Hey, what's up everyone? Vegetarian Zombie here. Welcome back to Fallout 4. When we last left off, we were building this dang infernal machine, and everything is up and running. And you can also see, in that time from the last episode, I've actually got myself equipped in a nice bit of working power armor. Yeah, and basically what happened is, I didn't realize I could repair them. Like, I thought I had to go to the Brotherhood of Steel and get all the steel. I thought they had a monopoly on steel, but it turns out when you're scrapping all these buildings and everything, you get a lot of steel from that. So I was able to do some minimal repairs. It took me no time to get this thing up and running. And I got myself some bullets too, in fact, and I managed to prune a bunch of my weapons. Basically, I want to be in a position where I can be able to take these guys out. Now, I got Kellogg's gun. I only have 4 bullets into it, but I'm going to make them all count. So I don't know exactly what we're going to expect in this here institute we're going to, so let's dive in here.
Ready to see if this thing actually works?
Come on. Doc, let's do it.
Let's do this.
You sure?
Ooh, read my mind.
Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform.
Oh.
Start scanning for an institute signal to lock onto.
What about...
Then fire her up.
What is he doing?
See what happens.
Looks like he's looks like he's listening to the game. He's like, sorry, man. Playing some listening to a football game right now. I can't really pay attention to this. Nick! Nick, don't turn your back to me, Nick. I was gonna say an emotional farewell. Nick! If I don't see you again, partner, it's been a good time.
Get on the platform.
Oh, shut up.
I'll do the rest.
Alright, here we go. We're on the platform. See you around, partner. What are you doing, Nick? Where are you going? This is an emotional goodbye.
Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam.
Uh-oh.
By the way, I think this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute.
Yes.
What they're up to. Yeah, this holotape.
I'm hearing music.
With a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds.
Okay, thanks. Well, don't blow me apart.
Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal.
Oh, jeez.
RF. And
Here we go.
hold on to your butt.
Come on, I'm holding. Whoop. Huzzah! Look at this. Completed a mission. And this is where I'm supposed to be? The Institute. All right, let's get the gun ready. Yeah. Hello? Anyone here? It's quiet. Too quiet. Oh, look at this. I got a light. All right. Naturally, being the kleptomaniac that I am, I have to rob everything. All right. So this is the thing he was talking about uploading, and yeah, let's do this. Can you imagine using a computer in this suit? It's like trying to use a computer with ski gloves on. All right, we want to load holotape, network scan. Hi, honey. Let's scan this thing up. Yeah. Initiate network scan. Yeah. All right. Give thing to Sturges, like if we'll ever see Sturges again. Well, that was nice. All right.
Hello.
Whoa. Who said that?
I wondered if you might make it here.
Oh.
Resourceful.
Yes, I am.
I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Yes.
I know why you're here.
I'm here to kill you.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face.
Oh, jeez.
Please, step into the elevator.
Oh, sure. This isn't going to be a trap. Ooh, look at this. Institutionalized. Oh. Where's my gun? Thank you. What? You don't have to spin it every time. I only have 4 bullets, man.
What you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Oh, really?
Welcome to the Institute.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Pretty nice.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place,
Oh.
these people, the work we do.
We have to kill them all.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to
All these places to
humanity's
loot.
survival. Decades of research,
Oh!
countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help
Ooh.
shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground.
Oh,
There's
okay,
too
this...
much at stake here
Oh.
to risk it all.
Wow.
As you've
Hey.
seen, things above are unstable.
Get me back out of here!
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone.
Oh, jeez.
But that can wait.
Mm.
You are here for a specific, personal reason.
Mm.
You are here for your son.
And to kill the bastards who took him. So, here's where I stand on the Institute. They took my son. And they're also having these synthetic people running around trying to capture other people and murder other people in cold blood. So I'm not exactly a fan of these guys. Gotta say. I think he's gonna be happy to blow them all apart, shall I? Oh. Ooh, this place, but they have nice elevators, so that's something in their favor. Hello. There he is. Sean. All right, something feels really weird about this. But look at this. We got a spanner. We got an applicator. Who cares about the sun? Can we take the flowers? Yes! No, we can't take that. All right. Hey, kid. Sean.
Sean?
Hmm?
Yes,
Don't mind the
I'm
gun
Sean.
and the robot. The robot armor. Let's get a... Right here, kiddo. What?
Sean?
Huh?
Yes?
Yes, I'm Sean.
Is it you?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
What, you don't recognize me?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Are you okay? Beth Shatner voice. Take it.
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Open
Sean,
the door.
Open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father,
Well,
help
I
me.
mean,
There's someone here. Help me.
calm
Sean,
down, kid.
please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me. He's trying to take me. Father?
Mm.
Father, help me.
Whoa. Don't spin the...
S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing.
Huh.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Let's try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am father.
Look at that face. He's like this derpy face. Thank you. I could kill you. Give me Sean.
Sean, the real Sean, right now.
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
Where's my son?
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute.
Mm.
Closer than you think.
Oh, I think we know where we're going this.
Situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal. To find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded.
What do you
It's
get?
good to finally meet you.
Oh.
After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am
What?
your son.
That's crazy.
Come on.
I assure you, I am completely sane.
I don't know about.
Entirely honest.
You gotta trim your
Before,
beard there, buddy.
You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun
Called it.
you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
You disappoint me. You were stolen.
Stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right?
Wasn't right.
Irrelevant.
Oh,
It
jeez.
was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227,
Here we go.
the Institute had made great strides in
It's the pitch.
self-protection. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward.
He
What
goes
they
on, doesn't
wanted
he?
was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths.
Human synths?
Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction.
Oh.
The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted
Corrupted.
in this wasteland.
So they needed
Radiation
a
affected
fresh sample, so to speak.
Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me.
Oh, yeah. What do you
after
know?
Discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the
Guy is
synthetic organics
chatty.
used to create every human-like synth you see. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Oh, wow. What do you think, guys? Here the whole time, so much time, I don't believe. Let's say I don't believe you. There's no way.
any of this is true.
Yeah, I'm so determined.
Say? I know this isn't what you wanted, but it's the only truth I can offer.
You're not my son. Prove it.
You're my son. Then prove it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you.
What color diaper
I've
did you
shown
wear?
my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please,
Oh.
let's just talk.
What do we say? Nothing to talk about. Where do we start?
If this is true, where do we start?
Oh,
I know
don't
you
believe it.
must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Well, I'd like to murder everyone. When can I start shooting people?
She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage.
Collateral damage?
Oh, come on, man.
Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been
Yeah!
a short time for you.
Give it to him.
I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss.
Yeah.
It's always been easy. Of course not. But I've done
You
my
and your
best to move on.
green sweater.
For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation.
Look at his nose.
Was that?
It's like a clay
With
nose
old
that someone
age
punched.
comes regret,
Ugh.
and asking what if more often.
Yeah.
What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What
kinda
else
weird.
can I say to ease your mind?
My son's older than me. Kellogg.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Key.
He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here.
Hmm.
It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done.
Of all
What
the
kind of man
cereals he was. You.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or
Yep.
with the decision.
This guy's a
The
little,
Institute took
little
advantage of Kellogg's
immoral.
vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute,
Look at that hand.
but his cruelty became more apparent.
Looks like a
with
fake
every
hand.
Completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your
Yeah.
path crossed his.
Really?
It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to
Really?
have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
You are one twisted Mamba Jamba. The
You're
Institute.
in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes.
Hmm.
I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously.
So would you like to be shot in the left eye or the right eye?
It's important.
Oh.
It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters
Yeah.
is what you do.
I'm glad we see it
Wait.
the same way.
Who says we see it the
Ultimately,
same way?
Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just
Hmm.
give me time. I
I'll
know
give it-
there's more for us to discuss.
But I got a
The
lunch meeting at
Institute is on the
10.
verge of some important breakthroughs.
You got a fake hand.
Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute.
We're gonna have to
And
kill
now,
them all.
After all
Sorry.
these years, you have an opportunity
Damn the
to
rules.
help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Nope.
I won't be a part of this.
I can't.
I can't.
Why? Because of the reputation of the Institute. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth.
Yes, but I don't
You've
wear
seen what
green
it's like.
sweaters like that.
I assure you that you are better off with us.
Disagree. Dismissive? Let's see what dismissive. I have no idea what dismissive means anyway, so let's
How
do
can you
dismissive.
say that?
Yeah.
How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth.
Oh,
I
jeez.
believe you know it too.
Dad.
Simply ask
Oh, I mean,
the
son.
Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best
No,
interests at
they
heart.
do, huh?
Will you take
Executions?
that chance?
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions.
Uh-huh.
If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay.
Wait, what?
Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute.
Oh,
You
really?
may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point,
Oh.
considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute.
Look at this
And
guy.
in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
I think I want to take a look around. Where'd you come from? Thanks, buddy. You know, I had thought Virgil wanted us to... Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the bourbon, too. Is there anything else we can take in here? I have a feeling we're going to be open fire pretty soon. But didn't Virgil want us to get some serum for him? Is this where the guy lives? Ooh, look, we'll take all his bobby pins and stuff. But yeah, this guy's been a little twisted.
Don't have the key.
And being that, you know, the coursers are kind of ruthless and stuff like that, and whenever someone's trying to tell you they're doing the best for something, then you can pretty much be sure that they're not doing the best for something. All right. Can we unlock this? I don't know what this does.
Got it.
All right. Look at this. Kellogg, enhanced life expectancy, personal notes. All right, let's director access. Synth shutdown. Oh, jeez. We're gonna have to kill our son. The wait continues. IO can confirm sightings outside Vault 11 Diamond City sometime later. What this means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past. Either way, I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I'm told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in implants. What will they mean? I still regret eliminating that project, but I don't know where it's, come on, next page. Would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and many of the goals were starting to listen, and many of the others are starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. So, yeah. Status reports. So, yeah. And here's the Conrad thing. All right. Well, nothing we can really do here anymore. And I guess I could shoot the guy, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. Well, besides putting his brains on the floor. But I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll head back, and I'm thinking it might be nice to, you know, head over to the railroad and see what they have to say about everything.
Sean, can we talk about this?
Have you reconsidered your decision?
Nope. Not interested.
I'm sorry.
That's a shame. I had hoped for so much more.
Don't worry.
See yourself out.
Oh, so tempted. All right, we're getting out of here. Wait, didn't the elevator go down in the beginning? Shouldn't this be going up? Oh no, that's right. This is a different elevator. All right, guys. So obviously this wasn't... I'm still wondering if I'm going to be attacked. So what we're going to do in the next episode, I'm thinking we're going to head over to Sturgis, and we're going to show them that thing that we did. This place doesn't look at all ominous. We're going to be back here. I can guarantee you that. We're going to talk to Sturgis, but I also want to talk to the railroad. And maybe we can do some missions for them too. But I have a feeling, we're going to get to the bottom of all this. All right, let's just see if we can make it back. I'm so paranoid that there's going to be like tons of guys like jumping out of the woodwork. But he's my son. He would never betray me. And here whoa! And here we are. Huzzah! Where am I? Oh, am I in like the MIT area? Interesting. Started form ranks. Oh. Looks like we're going to be doing something about the Institute after all. All right, so we're going to talk to Preston. Maybe that's going to lead us down on a quest. And I'm guessing, yeah, and I'd like to talk to the railroad too, but yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll get to the end of this place. I mean, they were a little bit sketchy, but what can you do? All right, guys. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks again for watching. In the next one, we're going to get to the bottom of this whole Institute business, if you know what I mean. All right, everyone. I will see you then.